Hey guys, coming up today, a big topic that a lot of entrepreneurs deal with is overcoming the fear of failure. So I'll kind of talk a little bit about the fear of failure that I've dealt with and that other entrepreneurs deal with in their business. So welcome to another episode of Moment with Matt. We'll get started.
I'm a loser, yes it's true. Feels like I'm losing since I met you.
Alright, so a big topic today. Overcoming the fear of failure in your business, your life, whatever it may be, is a big barrier for a lot of people. It keeps people from doing what they love or what their dreams are, something that you set a goal in life, but you're scared to take that next step because of that fear of failure. And if you look at, I don't know the numbers, but a very high percentage of entrepreneurs, very wealthy people, if you look at the Elon Musk and the Bill Gates and all those people, with Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, they all failed at some point. And to become a better entrepreneur and a better business leader and owner, you have to fail at some point. And you have to learn from it. Failure is not an end-all be-all. Failure actually is it shoots you up in a trajectory to succeed because you learn from your mistakes. So you can't be scared to fail. When we started this, we failed many times starting in this real estate business. We have changed our organizational charts, how we operate, who we hire, how we hire, because we failed at it in the past. Because we didn't know properly, how to do it. And when you start, you're not going to know everything. And so you've got to learn from those mistakes. I know people that won't give entrepreneurs the time of day when they go to a funding meeting or try to raise money because they haven't failed. And that's the truth. That's out there. I've listened to many podcasts, talked to many investors that if they don't see that they have failed before and grown from it, they know it's imminent, that it's going to happen. And so, it's very rare in life where you're going to start something and not going to fail at some point. So overcoming that fear is huge. It's that step that you have to take. It's why I have all these things on my wall. I have entrepreneurship. It's the capacity and willingness to develop, organize, and manage a business venture along with all the risk in order to make a profit. Or, they always say living a few years like most people won't, so you can live the rest of your years like most people can't. And that's because you have to take that risk, and you have to take that risk of failure. It's the goal is to minimize that failure while you still learn and grow from it. And you can apply that into a lot of things in life. A lot of things that you want to do that, like I said earlier, you're holding yourself back because you have that fear of failure. You have that fear of starting a business, and what is your friends or family going to think? It may sound rude, but you don't care. You can't care. You can't let that get to you because you're doing what they wish they would be doing. And you've got to take that leap, and you've got to take that leap of faith. So you've got a, small, a window here that you've got to leap over to get to that point, but you're going to have to go, and you see all these entrepreneurs and all these, gifts and memes to where entrepreneur life goes like this. Yeah, the end may be like that, but you're going to have to go through the ups and downs. It is never a straight line. It will never be that way in entrepreneurship, no matter what business you start. Even you talk about the wealthiest man in the world, Jeff Bezos and Warren Buffett. I'm going to guarantee you Warren Buffett's made some bad investments. Not everything he's touched has turned to gold. And it happens. These are some of the most successful people in the world. And so you've got to take that leap. You've got to have the confidence in yourself. Having the confidence in yourself will really propel you to the next level. But if you don't have that confidence, and you're timid, and you're we'll say shy when you're trying to make those decisions in your business, it's going to happen, and failure is going to happen. And when you let it get to you like that, you're going to quit. And it's just like everything in life, sports. Growing up in sports, what does your parents always say? If you start something, you're not going to quit. You're not going to give up. When we started this, I could have quit. We could have quit many times. I'm sure at times, Crystal, who runs our operations here, I'm sure she wanted to quit. I wanted to quit. I didn't want to show up. because I was scared of what today was going to bring. I was scared of the failures that was going to come. But you have to overcome that. And you know, in my previous video, I talked about a book, one of my favorite books. But I read a lot of books to train your mindset to grow. And so, you know, that mindset is the key to entrepreneurship. And there's many podcasts and books, videos, many things out there to help you gain that mindset of an entrepreneur, because you've got to have thick skin, and you got to be tough mentally, and you've got to fight through it. It's an everyday battle. It doesn't go away. You may be worth $100 million, and it doesn't go away. You still want to grow, but you also can gain that freedom that everybody dreams of. You're always going to have your headaches. You're always going to have, you know, an employee that you have to let go, and that maybe you don't want to, or you don't want to have that talk with somebody, or you may have that customer that's, you know, extremely ticked off from your product or your service, and you have to deal with it. You know, there's always going to be there. You may have your family member that doesn't agree with what you're doing. Your friends that make fun of you for making goofy videos. You look at apps like TikTok, which is becoming very popular in the entrepreneur world. It sounds silly. You think it's for 14-year-old kids and they're dancing, but you go look at it now and you see where it's becoming. If I started making dancing videos on TikTok, I've thought about this. They're all going to make fun of me. My whole, you know, my family, my friends, and who cares? You just can't, you can't have that mentality. You can't have that attitude. What if that propelled you and got you in front of 100,000 people, and then you got to go plug your product or your service or what your business was? So just know that there's opportunity everywhere. You got to take advantage of it. You got to take that leap of faith. You got to get that thick skin and get it in your mind that you can make it, that you are strong mentally, and you can make it to that end point that you want to get to in your ultimate goal, which I would assume for most people is freedom or money, and maybe a little bit of both. And my goal is that. I have 4 young kids. I would love to have that freedom to be able to do whatever I want, when I want, to go on vacation, wherever we want, when we want. And so that's what I'm working hard right now for, so I can get to that point. I am in those up and downs right now, and it's more downs than up. But I know where that end result is, because I know that I'm strong mentally, and I know that I'll get there. And you got to have that confidence in yourself. Have that confidence in you, and you build that team and instill that confidence in them. If they see it in you, they're going to have it too. So keep in mind, you know, to succeed, you're going to have to build people around you to succeed as well, and have the environment to succeed and the mindset to succeed. So be that leader for them, be that leader for your family, your friends, everybody, and you'll ultimately succeed if you have that mindset to do it. So, you know, that's my take on it. Like I said, it's really big in all parts of life. You know, you can apply entrepreneurship and what goes into it in so many phases of life. And we talked about sales last week on my book, Never Split the Difference. You're not just sales if you're a car salesman or you're a real estate agent. You're sales at home, negotiating with your kids, at bedtime, at snack time, at dinner time. It's an everyday battle. So apply these principles to everything in life. I don't want to just cater, you know, to the entrepreneurs out there. I want everybody to see this and everybody to know that you can overcome failure. It's not an end-all be-all, but it's up to you and your mind and your confidence. So take that and you know, use that to your advantage. Go out there and find things that will help grow your mindset, help you gain that confidence to be who you want to be and where you want to be, and don't care what people think. You know, you do you and you take care of yourself. So this is another episode of Moment with Matt. We appreciate everybody. We'll share a like, subscribe, you know, get notified on all our videos coming out. Like I said, we're trying to hit every spectrum we can of the entrepreneurship world and help you grow in your business, in your life. And so, thank you. We'll see you next week.